Hey there, welcome to Pepper Geek. In today's video, we'll be going through some of the pepper varieties we're most excited to grow this year.
Most of these varieties we have never grown before, so we are really excited to share them with you and our thoughts on how we're going to use them.
So the first pepper variety we're excited to grow this year is the Aji Cristal. This capsicum baccatum variety comes from Chile, and it apparently has an amazing flavor when it's picked unripe. So just before the pods begin to ripen, that's supposed to be the perfect time for the best flavor. The plants are also very tall. This picture shows plants that were almost 5 meters tall. That's almost 15 feet. So I don't think we'll get anywhere near that, but if we can do maybe half that height, that would be pretty impressive.
And these plants are highly productive. They work great as a dried powder or eating fresh, and they're also used in a Chilean condiment called pebre, and that's basically just pico de gallo with ají peppers, but apparently this variety is really good in that condiment.
Yep, they're nice and spicy, so we'll definitely be looking forward to trying them.
And onto the next variety that we're excited to grow this year is the Barbara's Antipodes. This is a unique cross between a bell pepper and a ghost pepper, and somebody by the name of Florian Hotch actually crossed this pepper.
I'm excited about this one because I think if you were just getting into crossbreeding, this is like the first cross that you would consider making. Like, can you cross a bell pepper with a ghost pepper? It turns out you can, so I'm excited to try it.
Apparently these peppers are hotter than a cayenne and taste very good in barbecues and sauces. And I was able to find somebody in Germany who grew these peppers, and they rated them at a heat level of 6. So assuming that's out of 10, I don't know, do you think that's hot?
For a bell pepper, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm most excited to see how these taste because a bell pepper and a ghost pepper, they're very different flavor profiles, so it'll be really interesting to see how they meld together.
There was definitely some issue with the translation of the German pepper form, but apparently these peppers taste like pepper. Taste like a pepper, so we'll see about that. Yeah, this will be a really fun one to grow.
The next pepper we're excited to grow this season is the Rocoto Costa Rican Red. Yes, we're going to give it another shot with the Rocoto peppers, Capsicum pubescens. We've tried growing them many times over the last several years, and we've really just never had great results. I think it has to do with our climate. It gets very hot in mid-summers here, and the Rocoto pepper is actually preferred a little bit more on the cool side, so we may be employing some different techniques to try to lower the heat around the plants in the middle of the summer.
Yeah, so we'll be utilizing shade cloth or maybe growing these in a container and then moving them to the shade on those really hot days, though we did try that with our Rocotos before and it didn't work that well, so it'll be a challenge. And these peppers are pretty spicy, right? So they'll make a really good addition in the kitchen too. And the next pepper that we're excited to grow this year, we've actually grown before, but not to its fullest potential. And that would be the Mattapeño pepper. And if you're familiar with the Mattapeño, these have beautiful variegated foliage and unique striped fruits. We've grown the Mattapeño indoors in small pots, but we've yet to grow into a full-size plant, so we're excited to see them reach their fullest potential.
So the Mattapeño is beautiful, of course, but it also has an interesting history. Matt was working in a commercial greenhouse years ago and noticed a jalapeno plant that had white variegated foliage, and he brought that home and has been working on stabilizing the variety ever since.
It's a beautiful ornamental plant, and there are other crosses with it that you can check out on his website.
The next pepper variety that we're excited to grow is an accidental cross of ours from a few seasons ago. All we really know about it is that it came from the Kingstar White Thai plant that we grew and must have crossed with another nearby Capsicum chinense species, so it's a cross between an annuum and a chinense plant. Very hot peppers, but the reason we're most excited about this plant is the flavor of the peppers. The dried powder from these peppers is out of this world. The aroma is unlike any other pepper I've ever experienced, and I don't know, I'm pretty obsessed with it, so I want to go back and try it again.
It's exciting for us. Unfortunately, nobody else can grow this pepper, but maybe someday, right?
And that's kind of the goal. I want to grow maybe 10 or 12 plants and try to stabilize it over the long term to find the perfect level of heat and flavor.
And the next pepper we're excited to grow is the Mojo pepper. This is a new Johnny Seeds exclusive. It is an ají pepper, it is a baccatum, and apparently it has a tropical flavor with a little bit of heat. So apparently the flavor is very well balanced. It's citrusy, a little bit sweet and spicy. However, the plants can be floppy, so I think I'm gonna grow this in the raised bed where it can get adequate support.
Sounds really good. I like the low heat level. You know, ají peppers can be pretty hot actually, like the Sugar Rush Stripey, Sugar Rush Peach. They're actually pretty spicy for some people, so maybe that lower heat level will lend itself well in the kitchen.
Yeah, we can make pebre with this, right?
We're just gonna make all the pebre.
Yeah.
So to wrap up this video, we're gonna talk quickly about just a few more peppers we're excited to grow. First are the 3 pepper varieties that are included with our Pepper Geek starter kit: the Jimmy Nardello, the Big Jim Hatch Chili, and the Santaka peppers. We've grown all of these before, and they're just some of our favorites. That's why we included them in the kit, so we're definitely excited to grow them again this year. And we'll be doing a grow along over on our Instagram page, so if you want to follow along, check it out down in the description below.
And I'm also very excited to grow the Cobanero pepper again. We grew these last year and the flavor is just phenomenal. They make a great dried pepper powder, and we actually tried overwintering one, but it has since died in the basement. So rest in peace, Kobe. We will try again this season.
And I'm really excited to grow the Blot pepper again. We grew it for the first time last year, and it was one of the only plants that held up well to the pretty much flood conditions that we got in our in-ground bed. It produced tons of these pretty large sweet peppers that are just a gorgeous color. They were nice and thick and crisp and delicious. Just a nice plant. I'm excited to give it its best shot here at home.
Let us know in the comments what varieties of peppers you're excited to grow this year, and if you're going to grow any of the varieties we mentioned.
Thanks for watching Pepper Geek, and we'll see you next time.